we all? Hey,
Alright,
happy long weekend to those of you in the United States. We, 4 day, well, 3 day weekend, I should say.
and happy late Switchmas to everybody.
Such a stupid name for the event.
It's amazing, I love it.
But since we're going right into it with this, Nintendo Switch finally officially announced.
Well, it wasn't officially announced earlier, but we finally know details about it, which is great.
And that's
No
what we
more-
really want.
Yeah, no more rumors. Thank you, Emily Rogers and Laura K. Dale, but we just needed to know, just for sure, you know.
We
You
need
were-
to
like, we
hear it come
believe you.
from Nintendo's mouth. We didn't want, just random people.
It's like we believe you because we know you got your sources, but it's just good to hear it from Kimishima himself.
Yeah. But I will say, $300. I was correct on that.
Yeah, I
It's-
think you.
A little weird, because I feel like they should not be trying to compete with Xbox One and PS4 quite as much. I feel like this is they're trying to compete with their own handheld market right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the $300 price point is a little strange.
I will admit on that. $300 is about the most I would have paid for it,
Yeah.
especially because it doesn't have a game bundled in. So, which is odd. We'll get to a game that could have been bundled in, but
I mean,
but yeah, $200 is fine. Release date March 3rd. I thought this thing was gonna come out mid-March.
I'm okay with March 3rd, because that means that we have to wait less to get it.
We're less than 7 weeks away from the release of the system.
We're less than 7 weeks away from Breath of the Wild coming out, and that's what we're really excited about.
Oh my gosh, Zelda.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull up a infographic because I saw one earlier.
Okay, let's talk about Zelda since you already mentioned it.
Zelda, biggest thing that's got announced.
First off, biggest thing, and Reggie, you freaking troll. That troll. He's like, oh, Yamamoto, do you know when it's coming out? No, I don't know, ask him. Anuma, do you know when it's coming out? Oh no, not my problem, ask him. Kimishima, do you know when it's coming out? Oh yeah, watch this beautiful trailer and just explode in the wonders of The Legend of Zelda.
Phrasing. But yeah, no, that was. If I had not been excited about Zelda before, that trailer made me excited about Zelda.
Okay.
Like, even more than I was before, just because it looks so goddamn beautiful.
Dude, the voice acting looks really great. I actually like the voice acting in Japanese and Spanish a little better. I think the English voice acting is a little iffy.
I actually
in some
haven't heard
parts.
English voice acting yet. I only saw the Japanese from the event.
If you look for the trailer in the Nintendo YouTube channel, it's gonna appear in
Alright,
English.
I'll keep an eye out for that then. I'll
Yeah.
look that up after we finish this.
But I mean, I've heard it in like Japanese. There's like a Russian, German version, some of that, and
Right.
there's some parts where like in the English one, it's not nearly as good as the other ones, but it's still pretty good. It's Zelda with voice acting, so that's great.
Yeah.
So that's great. The world looks. The story in this game looks like it's gonna be the best story in a Zelda game.
Pretty much.
I love this new Zelda.
I mean, this is basically like the Legend of Zelda Skyrim. It's a massive world. We finally I kind of got a glimpse of like what the scale for the world's gonna be, and it's massive. Like I never realized how well they pieced everything together until this trailer came out. And they have a story, which,
It's always a worry with open world games, but I feel like Nintendo's got the story down.
Yeah. I still kind of wish we saw more of the random NPCs and like villages, like the things that they filled the world with. Because so far we've seen octopus crabs and what are they called? Guardians or some shit.
Guardians.
We've seen Guardians. We've seen the castle.
We've seen birds. We've seen the old man. We've seen Zelda. We've seen the Gorons. We've seen the Soras. We've seen the flying bird
We've seen
people.
the big things. We've seen the things that, like, the cities. Like if continuing the Skyrim analogy, we've seen Whiterun, we've seen Solitude, we've seen the big city places. We haven't seen the little villages that are just on the roadside as you're walking around.
There's outpost for horses with people in them.
That looks cool, I'll admit. But I mean, like, I want to see more of like what the world is filled with, not just the big story stuff.
I can wait till the game comes out to see that. Like, I'm fine if they don't show it.
I mean, alright, I guess. But I mean, Skyrim's a fair analogy, right? Like, I'm not weird by trying to compare it to Skyrim, right?
No, everybody is.
But like, I don't know, I've got like maybe 300 hours on Skyrim. I've beat the main story once. That's how much there is to do in Skyrim with just the random shit littered around the entire world. That I've only done the story. The big, like, you know, stop the world eater thing. Once. So I don't... The only reason I want to see more of what they've got in Breath of the Wild is to make sure that I can do that in Zelda. Because I love just wandering around finding random little things to do. And then doing those. Because they're usually just as much fun as the main story. But if they don't exist, then I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. I'm scared of an empty world, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like... I mean, they've told us that, yeah, they don't want to show us too much of that just yet. And we've seen a couple of towns in there, like you said. But, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. There's probably a lot more in there.
Right.
I mean, it's Zelda. I'm gonna love it regardless. And, I mean, watching the trailer, the music was awesome.
You know, it's
like
if there's one thing that Nintendo always does well, it's soundtracks. I can't think of a bad soundtrack to a Nintendo game. They're always catchy, they're always memorable, and they always sound good.
I will let you borrow my special edition disc with of the soundtrack of Breath of the Wild when I get my Breath of the Wild copy.
Son of a bitch.
I'll let you borrow it so you can copy the files because I don't have a CD drive and you do, and I need those files for my computer.
Right.
Yeah.
But
and you can keep some too. Don't worry.
Oh, gee, thanks. Anyway, we've talked about Zelda for like the last 6-7 minutes.
Yeah. Anyways, last thing. That trailer was, and I'm not even exaggerating at this point. And I was really thinking about it, and I had enough time to think about it. That was one of, if not the best trailer for anything I've ever seen ever. It got me teary-eyed. And it got me shaking at the end. Like this is the second time I see a trailer when it elicits an actual emotional, physical response from me.
I'm still gonna wait for more gameplay to come out though, because no gameplay, no hype, but the trailer's fantastic.
There's a lot of gameplay out there.
We've talked enough about our actual gameplay, not like demo builds, not convention builds. Like, if you handed me the game and said, this is the game, the version of the game that will come out March 3rd, and here's the footage from it, that I would be a judge of. E3 was a demo build. What we've seen before has been demo builds. I want to see actual gameplay. Trailer looks amazing, I'm not going to deny that.
By the way,
but
March 3rd, great Nintendo, great best launch title you could ever get. Zelda,
pretty
awesome.
Much. But we gotta stop talking about Zelda. I know it hurts, but we can't just talk about Zelda.
Oh, okay. Alright, then we'll talk about 1-2 Switch.
1-2 Switch. I don't know what to say. Like, I've understood, like, Wii Sports has always kind of been, like, the game that if someone asked me, what's the Wii about, I would show them Wii Sports.
Wii Sports. Mm-hmm.
I feel like 1-2 Switch is their attempt at going, alright, what is the Switch about? Here's a game that shows you what it's about, and then this is kind of like, it's a collection of mini games that utilizes everything that's inside the Switch.
Man, you can milk a cow. How awesome is that? You can go milk a cow with all the strength and vibrations in your hand. Yeah.
No, okay, no, stop that. Yeah, that's messed up.
You should, if you saw the Treehouse stream, you could actually see one of the guys demoing the cow minigame. His expression in his face, like he was going totally in on for it.
Nope. But I mean, it's a collection of mini games, right?
Mm-hmm.
It showcases what the console's capable of. I can see this being their way of transitioning people into a 3D environment, or like into a 3D VR environment. Because we've heard talk that the Switch
Yeah,
is
it has VR.
right? If this is their way of going, like kind of easing people into VR, I'm okay with that. Because from what I saw in the
Because those
conference,
Joy-Cons can definitely be VR ready.
they absolutely look like they're VR ready. Hell, alright, I gotta concede defeat. The IR blasters on the front, absolutely amazing. Doesn't need a bar at the end of it. We've talked about this extensively off camera.
Oh yeah, it doesn't need
And
a bar at all. Yeah.
I concede defeat. They actually look like they work really well.
I actually heard that they make the Wii Motion Plus seem like trash, like a beta build of it.
Yeah, so I mean, that's definitely the technology is there for them to put VR into the Switch, and if that's a easy way of transitioning people into the VR environment and getting more people into that ecosystem, I could see this being a massive help to the VR industry right now. Because I mean, you've got the Vive, you got the Oculus, the Daydreams come out. None of those are doing super well. Like, they're not the billion-dollar industry that some analysts were saying they would be. And this might be an easy way to transition people into that ecosystem and get them excited about the rest of it.
I mean, truly, with the Switch, let's theoretically say that how much did your Daydream VR headset cost?
Well, I pre-ordered the Pixel, so mine was free. But I think the actual one's like 80 to 100 bucks.
Okay, so let's say $100 just for the sake of simplicity. So that means for $400 you can get the system with all the remotes plus a headset ready to go.
Right.
That is the price of a PS4 Pro right there.
Pretty much.
So it's a very nice price proposition for VR. But One to Switch as a game though, it seems dumb. Like if you were pack-in, I wouldn't mind. But they're literally asking us to pay $50 for this game. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I'm not gonna spend $50 on that game. If you were packed in, sure, I'll play it. I'll totally give it a shot.
Yeah. I mean, I can see. I mean, every Nintendo console has a packed-in game at some point or another. I remember I got my GameCube with Melee bundled in when I first, when I got it. Now that was a year after the GameCube had launched, I think.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're gonna do it immediately, and I don't expect them to. I think they want to get their money back from the disaster that was the Wii U. And I feel like with having Zelda separate from the Switch console, they're probably gonna do that. So I'd give it 6 months until they start bundling some games in. And I think it's gonna be games like 1-2 Switch and not Breath of the Wild.
I can bet you. I can almost bet you. The holidays, there's gonna be a bundle with a game, and I think that game might just be Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, if you want, all right, you want to talk about that next?
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited because it looks like the next Sunshine without the whole water jetpack thing.
You know, while you're into that,
I've missed having a proper 3D exploration Mario game. Like we had Galaxy, but that was still a fairly linear game overall. Like you get from planet to planet, get to the end, get the star.
Well, you say that there was a stream in Japan regarding the Switch, and they talked about Super Mario Odyssey, and they showed some gameplay of it, and they had two timelines, right? A timeline of the linear 2D Mario games. It has the Galaxy games, 3D Land, 3D World.
Right.
And then underneath there was a timeline of the 3D more open games. 64, Sunshine, and Super Mario Odyssey.
Right.
So, I mean, and you could see by the trailers, I mean, this game is totally a exploration-based type of game. It's not a point A to point B type of deal at all.
And I mean, I'm excited about it just because I love I love Sunshine, I love 64. I know that's not a very popular opinion occasionally, But I like those games where it's like you have a hub world, you go to other worlds, you kind of explore. There's an objective, but how you take care of it usually is up to you. You know.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily get from here to the end and you win the level like that. I don't like those games a whole lot. They're a nice challenge, but I enjoy the ability to dick around in a 3D world a lot better.
I want to stay in in Mexico world over there because that place looks awesome.
I will say the level design for that looks amazing as well, and it definitely looks like it would be. It'll look like it'll be a lot of fun to run around and explore those places.
The game overall, I'm very excited for the game, and I love almost everything I saw, except Mario in the city.
The people look weird. It's really weird having Mario next to realistic-looking people in a New York City environment.
New Donk City, get it straight.
Sorry, New Donk City. With real people and a super cartoon Mario running around the sidewalk. It just looks... It looks weird.
Yeah, really and he can throw his hat and jump on it, which is awesome.
That I will say. That looks like the... You know, 3D Mario games always have some kind of...
There's a gimmick, always.
There's a offensive gimmick. Galaxy had the spin thing. Sunshine had Flood. 64 I don't think really had anything like other than just jump on people, but that was also really primitive. I do kind of like the ability to throw your hat and then it kind of acts like a boomerang. It looks... I don't know why, but seeing that, I kind of went like, oh yeah, no, that's a Mario move. Throwing your hat makes perfect sense as a Mario game. I don't know why, it clicked in my head like, yeah, I could do that. I should have been able to do that in Mario a long time ago. And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It looks like... It's a fitting mechanic.
I love that his ship is a top hat.
That's pretty sweet.
Pimp Bowser is the best Bowser.
Pimp Bowser, that's alright. I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh, he's Pimp Bowser. I mean, you see him dressed up all nice and all pimp-like, and he's trying to marry Peach and all that. That's awesome.
Although the whole
he finally put a ring on it.
What do you mean finally? Did you not play Super Paper Mario?
Well, no, in that mainline Mario game.
Alright, well... But yeah, I'm... Between Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, I like how they look like. I'm excited for the console.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be getting it.
Let's get to smaller games. I want to talk about ARMS.
I still don't know what that is.
I am super excited for this game.
Don't understand anything about the game. I watched the trailer presentation, whatever you want to call it, for ARMS like maybe 4 times. I still don't get it.
It's a fighting game where like you use the Joy-Cons as your controllers, and it works like think of Wii Boxing Extreme. Yeah, Wii Boxing on steroids. So it's just a boxing game, and the Joy-Cons, given different types of movement and things, and it looks pretty cool. Like I really like it. I really, and I hear from everybody that's played the game, they love it.
All right.
So sure. Like it is like from the new IP games, this is the one that I am the most interested in.
All right, sure. I still just think it looks really weird.
It's better than 1-2 Switch.
I'll give you that, yeah. Let's see.
Splatoon 2?
Splatoon 2. Again, you got me there. I honestly thought that was just going to be a port. I didn't think they would be able to make Splatoon 2.
It looks a lot like Splatoon 1 though.
It looks like it looks more like a port than it does a sequel. Especially because like the big thing is more maps, more weapons. But a lot of that, they've already been doing the free updates to Splatoon 1. And it just feels like it is basically a $60 DLC pack more.
And it is actually going to have extra DLC coming out after launch. Same way that's the first Splatoon did.
But all I mean is like it just doesn't... It feels more like it's it doesn't feel like a sequel, it feels like a port with more stuff in it. and I call that a port with DLC that you pay $60 for. So, Snipper Clips. That looks like a fun little cooperative puzzle game.
That looks really fun. It looks like
Go on.
It would be. That's a type of game where it could be very fun or very frustrating depending on who you play with.
I'm probably gonna get that just because I played Portal 2 with my sister, the cooperative stuff. I played that maybe 3 or 4 times already. We've beat that a lot. We enjoy that kind of cooperative puzzle game. Usually ends up with someone yelling at the other for being stupid, but it's still fun. So I'm probably gonna get Snipper Clips just to kind of get through that kind of experience again.
Yeah.
I Am Setsuna.
It's only 20. Yeah, I mean it's only 20 bucks. Snipper Clips only $20, so it's a great, nice little eShop title to get.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be a really super long game, but it looks like it'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
I Am Setsuna is getting a port over to the Switch.
Yeah.
I don't know if have you played that yet?
Nope, I haven't.
I'd recommend if you have time to grab it and play through it. It's a fun little RPG.
Yeah, I mean we got the Dragon Quest games coming here to the Switch, which we knew from the start, but it's awesome to get a nice confirmation.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get 10. I'll definitely get 11, but I mean, didn't 10 already come out like on the 3DS or something?
I believe so.
So I'm pretty sure this one's just a port over, and I mean, I've played through 10 already, and it's
yeah.
I don't know if I'd buy it again. Definitely
just
gonna get 11.
Yeah, just wait for 11.
Yeah.
So,
Mario Kart is getting a
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, yeah,
including all DLC from the current version.
Yep.
Which I feel like if anyone skipped the Wii U, the Switch is a great way to get a lot of those experiences on the new console. Because if between Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with all the DLC, Splatoon 2, which is basically Splatoon 1, you're gonna get a lot of the stuff that you skipped over in the Wii U versions and just gonna get a better experience now.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 has an actual battle mode.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he has the Inklings and King Boo and Bowser Jr. in it.
Oh shit!
And a couple of new cards. So for me, someone that has Mario Kart 8,
right?
I'm trying to justify a way to buy it because I already bought the DLC and I already have all these characters. There's no new racetracks, so
I mean,
if all you do is racing, there's 0 point of getting deluxe. If you play mostly battle mode, then this is totally the game you should get.
Or if you're like me, who never picked up Mario Kart 8, and you're willing to wait until what, April? I think.
April.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because I didn't even get Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, much less any of the DLC. So this is gonna be a great way for me to grab everything all in one for the Switch.
I might get Mario Kart 8 only for being able to play it on a trip.
Right.
You know, I'm on a trip, I'm on a plane, my brother's always sitting next to me, we could just pull out a Switch and play some Mario Kart on the go without any issues. So for that only, that would be the one reason I would get it.
And I mean, this is supposed to be like the mobile console, so I can understand, you know, buying it for the purposes of being on a trip.
Yeah, I mean, and even somebody asked, right? Like, if you have a Wii U, why would you get, say, Zelda? And I'm like, it's for that because it's portable and I can take it anywhere. I don't spend much time in my house, so for me, being able to take this on the go while I'm on the car or while I'm on a plane or something like that, it's just the best way for me to play. It's the only way I can play this game. Right. So without me taking a whole year to play.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, I understand a lot of the critiques of like, you know, it's $300. Why would you not get a Xbox One or a PS4? Because the one thing it does that a Xbox One and a PS4 don't do is it's portable. Like, I understand some people being a little annoyed that the only thing it does is be portable. The only thing that it does is the only thing people want it for.
Yep.
Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, earlier talking about comparing Zelda to Skyrim. Actually gonna get Skyrim Todd Howard actually
Finally.
came on and confirmed we will be getting Skyrim in fall. Not
Yeah.
the special edition.
He did not
Which-
say special edition?
It's
Or is it like...
No, it's been said that it's not the special. It's basic Skyrim, base Skyrim, the one that's like what, almost 6 years old now.
Okay.
Which I find a little weird, because like, is that a hardware limitation, or is that them just being cheap and wanting you to buy all the DLC along with it, or I don't know. But it's base Skyrim. Still gonna get it because being able to play Skyrim on the go is gonna be amazing. But I'm a little disappointed that it's not the special edition one.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they're gonna drop that on us later, maybe. But
Perhaps.
a little disappointed that it's just base Skyrim. Let's see what else we have.
We got FIFA finally announced, which I know
FIFA,
what you're gonna say, but think about it. A lot of people love sports games.
I don't get it. I don't understand why you would want to play a
Okay,
sports game.
okay, you don't, but a lot of people do.
That's
FIFA being on a Nintendo system is a big deal. Do you want the Switch to do well?
Yeah, but fuck EA, fuck FIFA. I don't want them on the Switch. Whatever. Look,
EA on the
Go
Switch
ahead, do
means
whatever you
Nintendo
want.
does well.
but
Okay.
I'm never going to pick up a sports game for a console, or a sports game at all. But while we're on this topic, FIFA, NBA 2K, and Steep. I
Yeah, all
believe
of them are making
all
it.
got confirmed for the Switch. Which, Steep is a new game. That came out, like, at the end of 2016, I think.
Yeah,
Or then, like, just now in the very beginning of 2017.
yeah,
so,
like it's very, very new.
so they somehow managed to grab that in, like, very recently. Let's see. What else do we have here?
Oh, wait, I got what was it called? Sonic Mania is confirmed for the Switch.
right.
When that's a 2D Sonic game that's coming out.
Yeah.
Which is good. We know the 3D one is coming to the Switch because they announced it a long time ago.
Right.
But it's good to have this one. Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
That I'm actually a little excited about because I skipped the original Xenoblade Chronicles. I got X, which is the MMO one.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't gotten anywhere close to beating that because of a really bullshit boss spawn interfering with the mission, which I'm still salty about. But I'm definitely going to be picking up Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Just to kind of get the, the turn-based RPG game out of it, which I love. Let's see what else we have. Street Fighter 2 Ultra is going to be coming
Street Fighter 2. Which we were talking about the other day. Is like what game always makes it to a console is Street Fighter. There you go.
There's two
That's
games
Street
that are
Fighter.
always on every console. It's Street Fighter and Resident Evil 4. I don't think
Yep.
they're going to put Resident Evil 4 on the Switch, but if they did, I'd absolutely get it again.
There's gonna be a Resident Evil on Switch. I can guarantee
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Let's see. Rhyme.
Fire Emblem.
Oh.
I was gonna say Fire Emblem Warriors.
Okay, what is that? I saw that and it looks cool, but I didn't fully understand it. Is it supposed to be like a sword fighting game with Fire Emblem characters, or what?
It's Hyrule Warriors with Fire Emblem characters.
Oh, okay. Then fuck yeah, of course I'm gonna get that.
Funny enough, for that, we're getting a direct in I think 2 days from recording this. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're gonna direct Fire Emblem Direct. So we're gonna see Warriors. We might see the mobile game for Fire Emblem too. So that's awesome.
Oh, sweet. Hell
Maybe a new Fire Emblem game for the Switch. Maybe. Hopefully.
Maybe, hopefully, but yeah, you never know. But
Crom is coming to Smash Brothers.
Rhyme is getting a port over to the Switch.
Yep.
Which that's alright. So that was kind of a weird thing where like I've seen gameplay for that, but it looks a little. I don't really know what to think about it.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It's like it's nice. It's
like it looks.
good.
It's
Maybe.
it's like a adventure platform game, right?
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know what to like fully make of it. Look, it's a little. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll give it some time. Ooh. I'll give it some time after it comes out to see some reviews. I might grab it, but at the moment I don't know if I will.
Yeah. No, we'll see. I think that's pretty much all. That covers pretty much all the games.
Pretty much everything, I think.
Yeah, so-
Oh, Has Been Heroes. What do you think of that?
Didn't really pique my interest much.
Alright.
It's not my type of game. That's why. It's just
Oh, okay.
like for some people that like that type of genre. Great, right? Not me.
Alright.
There's a lot of JRPGs on this system, so I mean, if you're an RPG fan,
I mean, yeah, if you like RPGs, you're definitely going to enjoy this.
it's pretty much like if you love the 3DS game, the games that 3DS always kept getting, you're gonna love the Switch.
Right.
Like it's just guaranteed. Yeah.
There's one more game on here, but I don't. Disgaea 5, I think. I'm trying to read this off the.
Okay, I don't know much about that game, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What game it is?
I don't even know how to pronounce the name. I've never seen anything about it. All I'm saying is that it's supposed to be potentially a spring release, I think. But again, that sounds like another RPG, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I might get it. I enjoy RPG and turn-based RPG games, so I mean, I'm definitely getting Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm excuse me. I'm definitely gonna pick
Which
up
is, by the way,
again.
It's apparently Xenoblade's apparently coming out this year.
Oh, really?
Which I'm like,
so
okay, you are either BSing me, and this game is actually gonna come out in 2018, or
please,
you have
Nintendo,
actually.
It'll be coming out in 2020.
Oh, that's true. True. Yeah. I mean, how long have we been? I mean, we were supposed to have Zelda like
3 years.
a year and something ago. I feel like.
It feels more than that, honestly, but yeah, no, it's been a long ass time. Let's see. But yeah, no, I mean, of all these, I mean, like, a lot of these are RPG games, and I'm more than likely gonna pick up a lot of them.
Yeah.
Definitely
So,
Chronicles 2 and I Am Setsuna, at the very least.
have you ordered a Switch?
I have not, because I haven't been able to find anyone that sells them online anymore. I'm probably gonna drop by a GameStop or something soon, which I know, fuck GameStop too and everything, but I'm probably gonna see if I can't get a pre-order from them. But I have not been able to do it yet, just because everybody wants one.
Most everyone right now ran out, and it's actually like, from what I've heard, like even Reggie said, like, don't worry, we will not have an NES Mini situation going on.
Right.
And I mean, retailers have been like, every 6-7 hours, some retailer has like an extra batch for pre-orders, and they run out really fast.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much instant. Which, I mean, it's good news for Nintendo, considering the Wii U sold like what, 500,000.
I think Wii U sold like 600,000 day one.
And I mean, and now this is like, this is already looking like it might be one of the best console releases in a long time.
Yeah, like the record I think is PS4 with 1 million.
Right.
And yeah, Nintendo, the Switch might actually be able to rival that. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's nothing but good news so far. I'm excited. It's good on Nintendo to finally kind of catch up to the times. Speaking of catching up to the times, paid online service. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, tell you what. If they make us pay for this, and it is the same experience that we have on Wii U, I'd be pissed. If we pay for this, and this is an experience similar to that of Xbox Live and PSN,
I mean,
I am totally okay with it.
That's the thing, though. Like, I'm against it because I'm used to having free online, which is what I've liked about Nintendo. Nintendo services are shit, though. PSN was shit until they started paying, or until they started collecting money for, charging money to use it. Which they put all that extra revenue into improving their services, and now PSN is on par with Xbox Live. And so, I mean, if they're giving us like what, 6 months free?
6 months of free.
After
which, let's be honest, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Splatoon 2 are gonna be to test how the servers, how the servers are handling these things. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Although you will be able to try out an NES or SNES game if you subscribe to that thing.
I mean, yeah.
You can try it out for a month, you know, play Super Mario World for a month, yay!
Right. But I mean, like I said, the getting 6 months of it free, testing out how it works, if it's good, and then if they start charging and they put all that extra revenue into improving the online services, I will be completely okay with that. Because right now, Nintendo services are definitely the worst out of everything. Aside from PC, which is, you know, Steam is a multi-billion-dollar revenue service. Not really, but they make a lot of money off of Steam. And they also put a lot of that into making Steam better. So, I mean, you know, you kind of have to expect that. But at least they don't... Imagine if they charged for that. That would be... Oof. That would not end well.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But yeah, I mean, that's... The big thing I did want to mention, though, is... I don't feel like... The Switch was not made for the American market, I don't think. I definitely feel like the Switch was made more to compete with the Japanese market, which is a lot more on the move.
I think, okay, I agree with you. I think the Japanese market will definitely be the strongest one, just, you know, not market-wise, because the US is, of course, a bigger market and will probably sell more, but I think Japan will definitely...
I think Japan was definitely the focus here.
Yes.
I mean, the 3DS is not that big in Japan right now, I don't think. I
think
the big thing is Vita, isn't it?
No, you don't see a single Vita in Japan.
Really?
You see 3DSs everywhere.
Alright.
Right, and this is from people that I've heard that go to Japan, you know, game journalists saying, oh yeah, everybody out here has a 3DS. You see people on 3DS on the train and all that, like, that's popular. Vitas? Maybe.
Alright. Then I've had my sources mixed up, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, again, this system could do really well. And even if you don't ever take it on the go, this is a pretty good home system, which can play third-party games. That's the only thing that worries me, is that Western third-party support. I know this Switch is going to get a load of Eastern third-party support, like the 3DS did.
Yeah.
But Western third-party support is going to be the hardest one to keep. And I think it depends on how games like FIFA and Skyrim do on the system. The problem with the Wii U when it came out was that it came out with like 20-something games at launch. Most of which were ports of games that had already come out.
Right.
The issue there is that most people usually buy a game or two at launch. The Wii U came with a game packed in, Nintendo Land. People probably bought Mario because it's Mario. And let's say whatever, like Zombie U because that looked cool, zombies. Yeah. People didn't buy the other third-party games because they were already out, and because there were a lot of options. They're like, you know, if I know I want Mario and I want this game, but that's all the money I have, so that's all the 2 games I'm gonna buy, and you just never go back to get the third-party games that were out there. So people didn't buy them. Nintendo's strategy right now is we're going to space everything out. So the games that we release are going to be, people are going to buy those games a lot more, and we give them a little time for them to be able to buy the next game, and buy the next game, the next. So, you know, just pretty much to get more people to buy their games than they would initially used to. Because imagine if they release Skyrim and Zelda on the same day, right? Skyrim will not sell that much. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, it'll be Zelda. Especially since, like I said, Skyrim's not the special edition, which I still find really, really weird. But in conclusion, Switch looks awesome. It's got awesome games. I don't think it's going to be another Wii U.
No,
I really don't think it will be another Wii U.
I think this could be potentially, and I'm not even gonna. I mean, it could or could not be. It could be perhaps on the level of the 3DS, where like it might start a little, well, not that slow considering Zelda is making everything sell like crazy right now. But like it might have a slowish start, especially with third parties, and then it would just have, with that one game is just gonna make the super hike. The some of the 3DS did. So you know this is looking good for Nintendo. This is looking really, really good. I'm just curious about one thing about the system, and that is what services are you going to have aside from gaming? Like, because they have not even acknowledged Netflix on the system, which, you know, I mean, it's a nice app to have if you have this on your TV.
Right.
Like, you know, just give me the confirmation that Netflix and YouTube are going to be on the system, and that's it. Don't have to make a big deal out of it. Just tell me that this is available. Because, you know, some people are actually looking for that.
Right, yeah. No, I don't think that this is going to be like the be-all end-all entertainment system.
Oh, no.
Like, Xbox One and PS4 definitely have that done a lot better. I
But,
do think that if they do include those, it will be another selling point that they can use to go say, hey, we do these things that PS4 and Xbox One do, and we're mobile, so, you know, it's basically a tablet that has Wi-Fi at all times, really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking, you know, just give us the basics, right? Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, Amazon. Anything after that is a bonus, but just give us, you know, those basics. Just for the people, for us that have that system on our TVs and would like to watch entertainment, like there are not video games sometimes. Every once in a while, you just want to watch some good old shows on TV. But yeah, that's about my only worry about it. Everything else looks great. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for mine to get here on March 3rd.
Well, anyway, we've gone on for quite a while here. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah. Just want to say, presentation was iffy. It was very awkward and weird at points, but most everything they showed was great. All the first-party releases look amazing, and hopefully E3 is gonna flesh out the releases a little bit and give us a few more games. Because I know that's a point of worry for some people. They just gotta acknowledge that thing, and that's it. But great job, Nintendo. Great job.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm excited. I'm gonna try and find a console. If I can't, I guess I'm stuck waiting until the holiday season again.
Are you gonna get Zelda on the Wii U?
No, probably not.
You're gonna wait?
I'm gonna wait.
Oh boy.
Which
I'm gonna torture you.
I'm still so fucking mad that they decided to release at the same time on both consoles. Because it just...
Why?
Because they skipped the Wii U for Zelda. Like, we were supposed to be getting a Zelda on the Wii U for the last, like, year, and they were like, no, it's not ready, we're gonna keep pushing it back, we're pushing it back. Oh, look, we have another console out. Yeah, here it is on both at the same time. It's like, well, why the fuck did I ever buy a Wii U?
Well, at least it's on Wii U. They could have just scrapped it completely.
It's just...
Or delayed the Wii U version.
I don't know.
I think it works. I'm buying it for that. So, even though I have a Wii U, I'm still buying Zelda for... I'm buying the Switch for Zelda, so...
I'm probably gonna be ditching my Wii U completely. There's no real reason for me to have it, aside from Smash.
Just wait for Smash to be released on the Switch, till they announce it, and then just get rid of it.
Yeah, I can probably just get rid of it. Anyway, we've gone for like over 40 minutes. We should probably kill this now, so... Thanks for listening to our ramblings, and just be excited, be hype, I guess, but not too hype. We don't want another...
I'm sorry, I'm too late. I'm already too hyped.
Anyway, thanks for listening to us ramble, and if you enjoy this, I don't know, subscribe, hit like. What do people usually do on YouTube? Do that, and we'll see you in the next one, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.